So right now I'm cleaning up the shield. I'm going to begin customization with the shield first. Putting on some plating will be a good idea. It is a nice shield. I don't want to mess it up. Good detail on this. But then you feel like it needs more. Right now I'm just smoothing out the panels using a 1200 grit sanding stick and passing it along with my finger to see if I feel anything that is, you know, left over from the sprue. Yeah, there's a little notch there. Have to use a little bit, something a little more stronger. 400 is what you need. Make sure you get it correct, even it out. All right. The inside, I'm not a big. I'm not changing. It's the outside that I am doing. And at first, I was gonna like maybe cut it in half in the middle and expand it out. But I forgot that I purchased something a long time ago, and now I think I have the opportunity to use it. I got these little resin kit parts that I purchased a while back from USA Gundam Store. And the detail on this is crazy. Look at this. Very nice, right? This is actually something that you could be put on like a large skirt or plating of some sort, but the shield actually works in my favor here. So if I glue this one here like that, that looks really nice right there. There is a bit of a curvature, which you may want to, I may want to, you know, either A, sand this down to conform with this, or B, sand this down to conform with it. But I have a distinct feeling that I'm going to have to probably do this way. Or, well, first I'm going to have to take this out, because putting it on this may cause more damage than good. Let me just remove this here. I can get it on a nice flat surface and hold it in. Let me see here. It will bend it up a bit because it is a bit of a weird, you know, curvature right there. All right. So I had to remove it from its support pegs right there, and using this file, I'm going to actually file in the middle a bit. By the way, this is resin, so be very careful, okay, when you have products like this. I could probably get away with it if I can just maybe glue it on and hold it into place. But I think I may have to continue sanding down until that conforms to this. So I have that. I also have a smaller version of this which can go on the other ones, and let me see if this works. If it doesn't, if I don't have to deal with the curvature. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably deal with that as well. But I think maybe I can glue it on and hold on to it until it stays put, you know? And then once I feel comfortable, then I can yank it off. So you gotta be very careful with that. All right. let me continue cleaning it up and we'll try it. I have like more here, as you can see, but these are like massive plating, which is only to be put on one part. Maybe like on back skirt. I don't think this will work. No. So these two will be put away in storage for another project that I'll probably do in the future. Okay, I'm going to modify this gun as best as I can. See what I can do with it. The clip has got to go, but I'm going to probably use it maybe as something of an extension. I just thought of that right now. So first thing, that little part needs to go as well, because I am not putting this, having it held up by some area of the kit. Instead, what I'll probably do is maybe give it a fatter clip of some sort. The front part I am not a big fan of, but let me see here. I have some nifty ideas. This is a hexagon plate, 5mm. I can probably do is put that there like this, give it a good length, maybe up to there, and extend out the barrel a bit. And then that'd be a good idea. Now I have a new tool that I wanted to try out, which, quite frankly, I had it here a minute ago. Give me a moment. All right, got this little saw here, and I'm going to carefully cut this. Good, that came out nice. All right. Okay, that's good. We're holding on to this. Now, let's cut this. We're going to get the chopper. I think we're going to, let's see here. Based on how it is and how it looks, I think I'm going to give it a good inch. If I feel like it's a little too much, we'll shave it down a bit. Actually, let me see here. This one we made. Yeah, that's actually okay. Here we go. That's good. Sand this down a bit. Since this is a much, let me see here. Okay. Yep, close enough. There is a bit of a bulbous there. I feel it. Let me sand this down a little bit more. Good enough. Okay. I think, yeah, because I wanted to get it like right in the center line, but I feel like it's bending inwards, and I think what I'll do is I'll do it this one right here. Right there. All right. I'm going to use standard glue. See how well it'll stick. If this comes out, then we'll have to use probably super glue. Of course, the glue came down to my finger, but I'll just have to sand that part down a bit when it dries. Okay, that looks nice. And then that I can put right here as an extension. Put little details on this, similar to the other rifle that I assembled from Wave. And maybe put in, I've been meaning to get like a grip type thing, put it up front, so that way it looks like, you know, like an extra handle. Yeah, this is a cool idea right there. All right. Let me figure this out a little furthermore, and then we'll continue exploring other avenues here. All right. I'm going to cut off some styrene sheets here. This is Wave's styrene sheet, 0.3 millimeter. I think I did it there. Okay. It's a little thin, but it's still strong enough for this. And the reason why I'm cutting this part, I cut the back part of the, I removed the back part of the foot, starting with the feet first and then working my way up. And I just want to cover some areas that I think is kind of, it'll show off. So this entire section here should be covered completely. Yeah, up to there. I had a technical pen, like a what do you call it? A mechanical pen, as they refer to it as. Right now I'm just going to use this as a point of reference. Was that right? Yeah. And then let me get the chopper. Mark it. I'll give it a little bit more so I could sand it down a bit. Put that there. Cut that. And cut that. Yeah, just to cover these up. Get that out of the way. And what I'll do is when it finishes drying, I'll sand it down. I know many of you say, I just put putty on it, but not everybody has putty, you know? You gotta work with what you got. Also, even though this was easy to take out, the other one was a pain in the nut to remove. This one almost felt like it was about to snap. I don't know if it was part specific, or maybe I entered it incorrectly. So what I'm going to probably do is it's going to probably be static. It's not going to be completely, mobile or, movable, depending on how I feel. There we go. Yeah, we'll let that dry for now. The bottom part, I don't know if I should cover it up, but you know what? Now that I'm here, I might as well do that. It should be, let's see, measuring on this. That's about half of that. So if I use this as a guide right there, put it right there, turn that. I just need that amount times 2. And I don't have to worry about, I'm going to take it off anyway, because it'll be easy for me to paint separately, but I'm going to cover it up. Here we go. Try to get your hands on these type of siren sheets because it has a guide there for you to work with. Just going to bring it up front. There we go. That should be fine. Let's do the other one before I forget. It's a cool idea, that little snap in right there. Instead of a peg hole. There we go. All right. These parts are done. The bottom part of the feet, like the front part, get out there. I'm not going to do nothing with that. That's okay. I'm going to leave that alone. But what to do with this? What to do with this? I'm trying to think. Should I put another layer of styrene sheet over it as a connection right there? Or should I do something else? This is where you have to decide whether you want to take a risk or not. But luckily, we could use that, or we could use these. Now these are vents which unfortunately will not work for the front. But I forgot that I had one of these. Let me zoom in back here and didn't. So I have more vents, but I have more plating. And I think the plating is a lot easier to work with. Don't you guys agree with that? Good old MSG. Is it MSG? Did I say that correctly? MSG, yes. Also included. Let me see here. What would be good for this? Well, we could use the squares. But I think the plating like that would be good. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to grab one of these. I'm doing this because I want to sand this down. There we go. That should be good. There's a bit of scarring there. Let me just clean that up. That should be good right there. Here we go. See, that's good. That's not bad. But then you kind of say to yourself, well, I'm putting that up front here. Well, what about these guys? What about here? I have these, which may work, and I use this on my other kit. Let me see. I could probably do it in that angle, but I would have to cut it into two. Let me remove these and then figure this out. Give me a moment.